Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Janisha from CS2405C. I am in Big Data track. My supervisor's name is Dr. Jasbir Kaurgansing, and the topic I chose for my final year project is Landscape Watch, data visualization on deforestation, rainfall patterns, and flooding. It has been raining for several days, but maybe it won't flood, because, well, here is Shah Alam, and Shah Alam is a developed place. The sound of rain makes me sleepy. Maybe I can sleep for a while?
Why does it feel so wet? Oh no! I'm in the flood! Oh my god! I didn't save my stuff!
Next, for the problem statement, many people are not aware that deforestation and rainfall patterns are the main factors contributing to floods. The second problem is we have lack of dashboard related to rainfall patterns, which causes people to have less understanding about the rainfall patterns and causes them to not prepare before a flood to occur. Rainfall Watch project has several features, and I will explain how it solves the problem. The first feature is we have data visualization. By visualizing the correlation between the deforestation, rainfall patterns, and flooding, we can raise awareness among the communities. People can more understand how the flood happened and how to reduce the flood. The second feature is we have flood risk predictor. It is a tool for assessing the flood risk, so when raining, people can predict the flood risk at their area by using the rainfall precipitation. Therefore, we can help people to plan and prepare before a flood. Third is we have educational content. It offers educational resources such as how to save our trees, flood safety preparations, and how to reduce the floods. So we can help to educate people and promote sustainable practices.
For the deforestation page, there are several text visualization and graphs visualization. For the text, we have the total tree cover area in 2000, tree cover loss, tree cover left, the highest stat, and the highest year. And then as you can see here, for the area chart, it shows the total tree cover loss by year. And then as you can see, this is the map that shows the percentage of tree cover loss for each stat and each district. For the stat, it is indicated by the color. The darker the color, it means that it has many trees. The paler the color, it means that it has less trees. And then for the district, it is shown by the circle here. Okay, for this part, this horizontal bar graph, it shows the top 10 tree cover loss by stat. The user can customize the top n. For example, the user wants to show the top 6, and then it is shown that Sarawak has the highest tree cover loss. But when we are viewing at this part, it is shown that even though Sarawak has the highest tree cover loss, it only has lost 28% of the trees. So it means that the trees in Sarawak is still many. And then for the drivers of deforestation, it is covering for 5 years only, which the drivers are forestry, manufacturing, urbanization, and shifting agriculture. For the filter option, the user can filter the year, stat, and district. And then for the navigation button, it will lead the user to the causes and effects of deforestation. It will show the educational content that shows the causes and the effects, and it is shown that in 2023, manufacturing is the main causes of deforestation. And for the effects of deforestation, it is shown that flood is the most dangerous disaster as the effects of deforestation. So that is why in this project we are focusing on how to reduce the floods. Okay, and then when the user click the navigation button here, it will lead the user to the how to save our trees page. So as you can see here, this is the steps on how to minimize the deforestation. Okay, next we move to the rainfall patterns page. So as you can see here, there are several text visualization also, and the graphs visualization. It is almost the same as before. It has the total days between the 2019 and the 2023. It is the number of days with trends, the number of days without trends, and it shows the state with the highest number of rains, the year with the highest number of rains. Okay, as you can see at the area chart here, it shows the total rain by year, and for the map it shows the number of rains for each state and district. The darker the color, it means that it has the highest rainfall precipitation. Okay, for the top rain, for the horizontal bar chart here, it shows the top and by state, and it is shown that Sarawak has the highest rainfall precipitation. And then for the pie chart here, it shows the number of the rainfall, the total rainfall precipitation by month, and it is shown that December, November, and October is the 3 months that has the highest number of highest total of rains. And by using this pie chart, the user can plan their vacation, their event, if they want to avoid the heavy rainfall. And then when the user click the view more here, it will lead the user to the flood risk predictor. So when the user wants to predict the flood risk in their area, they can use this predictor by filtering their state, district based on their location, and the rainfall precipitation. And of course, the user doesn't know the rainfall precipitation at that area, right? So the user need to go to this page, which is the public info banjir, and at the top here it shows the steps on how to use. So after go to this page, the user need to filter based on their location and need to take note their rainfall amount since midnight. So as you can see here, for example, we are at Mersing and the rainfall precipitation is 15.0, and when we are after we take note that, we need to go back to the flood predictor page and then need to filter the state, district, and the rainfall precipitation. And you can see here the rainfall precipitation. For example, what we take just now is 15. It is shown that there are only 1% of floods to occur at Mersing. But what if the rainfall precipitation high? For example, what if the rainfall precipitation is at 100 millimeter? So it is shown that the higher the rainfall precipitation, the higher the flood percentage. It is because at 100 millimeter, there are about 70% of floods to occur in Mersing. And for the graph here, it will show the other district. So maybe you are wondering, how about the other graph? And it is shown that the lowest flood risk to occur is at Muar, like that. Okay, when the user click the view more here, it will lead the user on how to prepare before the flood. Okay, so it will educate people so that people can make preparation before the floods. And then when the user click the flood button here, it will lead to the flood page, and it is shown that there are several text visualization and graph. And for the text, it shows the total days, the days with floods, the days without the flood, the state with the highest number of floods, and the year with the highest number of floods. And for the area chart here, it shows the total floods by year, and it shows the for the pie chart here, it shows the number of floods happen by month. For example, so as you can see here, December, November, and October are the 3 months that has the highest number of floods. So the user can make preparation before a flood here. So as you can see here, Sarawak has the highest number of floods. But when we are looking at this, when we are analyzing at this graph, it is shown that Johor has the highest number of flood victims. And for example, like Terengganu has 38 only, and Sarawak is 300, like that. But why Terengganu has the highest number of flood victims? So, well, to answer this question is, we need to view this page, which shows the correlation between the tree cover, rainfall precipitation, and flood victims. So as you can see here, there are several graphs which are the tree cover left, rainfall precipitation, number of flood victims, and types of floods. And it only covers for 3 states, which are Sarawak, Selangor, and Terengganu, and only for 2 years only, which are 2022 and 2021. So as you can see, for Sarawak, it has the highest tree cover left. It means that there are so many trees left in Sarawak, and even though it has the highest rainfall precipitation, the number of flood victims is lowest. So it means that the floods in Sarawak is the least dangerous. So why? It is because it has the highest tree cover left. It means that it is very important. Trees are very important to absorb the excess water and to reduce the severity of the floods. And then, when we are looking at the Selangor and Terengganu, both of them has almost the same, the tree cover left, and also for the rainfall precipitation. But why Terengganu has the higher number of flood victims when comparing to Selangor? So when we are looking at the types of flood here, it is shown that most of the floods in Selangor is flash floods, and most of the floods in Terengganu is monsoon flood. So the difference between these 2 types of floods is flash flood is less dangerous when comparing to monsoon. Flash floods only took less than 6 hours to last, but for the monsoon, it is prolonged and very dangerous and took weeks and months to last. So that is why Terengganu has higher number of flood victims. So when the user click this view more here, this will go to the how to reduce the floods. So this will give the tips on how to reduce for each types of flood, and it will also show the top 5 states with the highest types of floods. Okay, so I hope this visualization this dashboard can help people in order to more prepare, to be educated, to know on how to reduce the floods, and can promote sustainable environments. And that's all from me. Thank you.